Hello and welcome back again to the ESCNation 2015 previews. We've got a new face with us, and that's Jason Waddell, and he's gonna help us decipher this year's entries, at least 3 of them. And the next to him is Dimitri from Dimi, and well, he's our resident panel member. So straight on to our first song, and that's the song from Lithuania, and the singer is called, well, it's a duo actually. It's Monika Linkytė and Vaidas Baumila, and their song is called This Time.
I'm feeling love, love, love. Round and round and round and round and round we go. I'm feeling love, love, love.
So there was a song This Time, and with our duet Monika Linkytė, Vaidas Baumila, the 2 of them. Dimitri, what do you think?
Again, kind of a middle of the road song.
Yeah.
It goes on forever. But I do think they are quite engaging, the 2 of them. It's just kind of a clumsy performance. Perhaps it was too improvised in the national final. It sounds kind of Maltese to me, and that is not a compliment.
Well, that's something to follow up on. Jason, this is your first, well, you're a Eurovision novice, we can say. So what do you think of this as from I
got a bit of a karaoke vibe from the delivery, you know, like their stage presence, and there was something a bit, if I had to pick a word, like forgettable about it. Like, I'm not saying that a duet can't get it done in Eurovision. Clearly we saw last year with the Dutch entry that, you know, a simple, well-executed song can really get the votes, but I don't think this had that element to it.
No, but they were really enthusiastic in moving around on stage and
yeah, but some element of chemistry seemed missing.
Yeah, Dimi, it kind of sounded for me a bit like "Give Me Your Love" from 2003. That a bit.
But yeah, but I didn't like that either. It's your average bland pop song that you hear on the radio, and again you forget when it's on.
Do you think that the Lithuanians will actually get out of the semi with that one?
It will be borderline. You have a lot of mid-tempo songs this year, so perhaps this one freshens things up a bit, and that might get them in the final, but I don't see it doing wonderful things on Saturday, I have to say.
Is this something you would pick up the phone for if you want to vote for this?
No, I don't think for me that there's enough variation in tempo. The song kind of dragged out. Like, it had a good sound at first, but it was just more of the same for the full 3 minutes.
Yeah. Dimi, you agree?
Yes, we were saying it to each other while it was on. It goes on forever. It's the longest 3 minutes in this Eurovision, I think.
All right. Well, then let's finish off this quickly, and then let's get out the points then. So I give it a 6.
5 for me.
And a 4.
Yes. So those are the points for the Lithuanian entry. All right. So let's move on to the next country. That is Denmark. The group is called Anti-Social Media, and they're doing the song which is called "The Way You Are."
About it, it's the way you are. It's just the way that you are that can make my day. The bad times go away, yeah. And I'll be right there when you need someone to guide you.
So the Danish song is called "The Way You Are" and sung by Anti-Social Media. Jason, what do you think of it?
That was a catchy tune, you know? Like, as we were sitting here on the sofa, everyone's bopping their leg and going to it. Very clean presentation and delivery, a bit of that, like, 1960s pop aesthetic.
Yeah, a bit retro, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, it's something I would want to hear again.
Yeah. Do you agree, Dimi?
I do. It does sound very Denmark at Eurovision. It does go on for about 15 seconds too long,
maybe
I
a
think.
chorus too much or something like that.
And for me, the backings can kick in way earlier, so there's more fun in it.
Yeah.
But I agree, it's a very nice, catchy tune that should get them far.
I had them for a long time. They were mostly like mid-tempo songs chosen, and this one was that kind of jumped out of it, and I thought maybe they'll win it again. So do you think they might be in a chance with that? In with a chance with that?
I think it's a bit too goody two shoes to really go all the way, but it should get a decent amount of votes.
Does it need an edge for you?
I think, I don't think that this is going to be pulling in a lot of like 12-point votes, but I think it definitely deserves a spot in the final.
Yeah, for sure, I agree. So yeah, Jason, you get your points ready, man?
Yeah, I'll give this one a 7.
All right.
Me too.
And I'll be more generous with an 8. All right, so on to our last song already for this episode. We're going to Poland. The singer is called Monika Kosinska, and her song is called In the Name of Love. So, In the Name of Love, sung by Monika Kosinska, and she was there for Poland. It's a bit neither here nor there, Dimi.
I think if someone would perform a serenade like that for me, I think he would not mean it. No, this is just plastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me.
Were you tingled by it, Jason?
It was a strange delivery. When the video started, they bring on this beautiful woman, but she's like flipping through photographs and going through like development reels, and it wasn't immediately apparent that she was even the singer until about midway through the video. We see her on the floor with the piano behind her, and the immediate reaction in the room was laughter, because there was kind of a ridiculous presentation. Yeah. And then at the end you feel a little guilty because you find out that she's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
But
so does it get your sympathy vote then, or not?
I'm not much of a sympathy voter. No. I want to vote on the merit of the song and the delivery itself. How that will play on stage in the theater remains to be seen, because this video doesn't really give you much of an idea of that. I agree.
Dimi, it's like it's one of those songs where the singer almost has more enjoyment than the audience listening to it or watching it. I feel, without trying to be too harsh to it.
I think so too, and I don't think she would want sympathy votes. I think she's been in that wheelchair for 6 years. I think she just does it for herself.
Yeah.
But then she should have picked something more memorable.
It's not poignant enough.
It's a weird entry.
Yeah. All right. I agree. Okay, let's get some points then for the Polish entry.
All right, I give it a 6.
All right.
Give it a 4.
Okay, I give it a 6 as well. Right, so that was our last entry for this episode. Of course, there's still many more to come. Don't forget, you can always discuss these songs or the other ones on ESCNation.com, and you can also follow our Dimitri at dimivision.com. Jason, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And we might see you back in another episode, and thank you for watching us, and see you soon.